Good morning, everyone. Are you ready? I hope you're all as excited as I am to get started. I'm having my oatmeal right now. I'm gonna have my eggs after. But so I just wanted to come on and talk about portion sizes. So I'm gonna get into that. But first, with your oatmeal, I want to share that if you find it's kind of bland because you're using plain oatmeal, it's okay to add a dash of cinnamon, a sprinkle of brown sugar. I even add flax seeds to mine. It's not going to derail your progress. It's, everything in moderation, small amounts. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that. But I wanted to come on and talk about the portion control. Now, I'm not big on calorie counting or, measuring your food out. I don't do it. Clean eating is supposed to be simple. And if you're stuck, adding, subtracting calories, looking, the calorie content all the time, or, you have your measuring cups everywhere you go, it's hard to stick to it because it's a lot of work. Now, I've put in measurements into the meal plan to help you give an idea of what your plate is supposed to look like. Because you don't want to overeat, but you also don't want to undereat. So I've put these measurements in to help you visualize what your plate will look like. And I'm assuming after the 7 days, you won't even need to measure your half a cup of oatmeal anymore, or you won't even need to measure out a 6-ounce chicken. So you know what I mean? They're in here to help you visualize what your portions will look like, but it's not something where you're going to have to do it forever. So I want to touch on that a bit. So the 6-ounce grilled chicken, and then you have a 4-ounce steak. So the rule of thumb is usually the palm of your hand is about 3 ounces. So when you're having your chicken, that's 2 palms. So you'll have some chicken here, some chicken here. That's your 6 ounce of chicken. The 4 ounces is about the size of your hand. Now the cool thing with this is we're all different sizes. If you're taller, you're gonna have bigger hands. If you're short like me, you're gonna have little tiny hands. Now the neat thing about that is it's a custom, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's custom to your own body. If the taller person, the bigger person is gonna eat more, obviously, than the smaller person. So it's customized to your own body. So that's how I wanted to show you how to measure out the chicken because, or the ounces, because it can get a little bit difficult to figure out how much that really is. Now the rest we're using measuring cups, so it's a little bit on the easier side. Now this is just a guideline. So when we're talking about 10 raw almonds, if you can only eat 8, that's fine. If you eat 12, it's okay. It's getting you in the idea of, proper portions. So I just wanted to touch base on that. I was gonna talk about, we have half, for dinner, half a baked sweet potato. Now I've got some here, and as you can see, sweet potatoes come in all different sizes. So half of this one is going to be a different portion than half of this one. So the rule of thumb with sweet potatoes is basically half a cup. Fill half a cup, and that's your portion for your baked sweet potato. So I wanted to share that. See what else I wanted to go over for portions. Basically, it's all laid out. Like I said, I'm not huge on portioning foods out and counting calories. It's just not realistic long term, but I want you to have a foundation to go off of, so that in the morning when you're making your oatmeal what half a cup looks like. You don't want a big bowl full, but you also don't want a little cup full because it's not going to fill your belly. So these are all guidelines. I think that's all I wanted to touch base on. I really wanted to go over the measurement for the chicken because I know for me too it was difficult to figure out, how much that is in ounces. And I'm actually going to attach a little picture in the comments below about the measurements with the hand, what the palm is, what the thumb is, so that you can use your hands to build your meal plans, to fill your plates. Usually you want half of your plate to be your veggies. You want, I guess it would be about 3/4 of your plate to be protein, and then the smallest portion to be carbs. Even though we're having healthy carbs, typically that's what you want. You want your higher protein, higher veggies on your plate. So I just wanted to come in and share a bit on portion controlling, and hopefully after this week you'll have this all eyeballed and you won't even need to measure anymore. And it's just, if we can make it simple, you're gonna stick to it, right? So if you have any questions about the portions, ask me below and I'll get back to you. But hope you're starting your day off on the right foot and you're planned and ready to go. And I'll be checking in with you guys later. Have a happy day.